If you look here, we have lots of controller functions going on. We can remove those controller functions if we want with a cleanup cal. But first, I'm going to combine all these tracks. This is the quick and dirty way. Combine all the tracks. I'm going to paste them on one track, just like we did the drums. I'm going to delete all these tracks, move it up to the top, along with the drums. Now we have piano and drums. But we have to make sure it's on channel 1. So we'll come up here to channel, hit 1. If I want to change the patch to acoustic piano, you can hear how it's going to sound on the synthesizer. I'm going to get rid of all these controller functions. I'm going to use a cal we developed called Clean Up, Keep the Lyrics. If it's a karaoke song, the lyrics won't disappear. Now all the controller functions disappeared because the piano won't use those controller functions. Not ours. Now if you have expression on your piano, it's a little tricky. We have cals for that too. But you have to look here to see what the expression, these are the intensity levels. You can see it's ranging 32. I want to look at the lows and the highs. So we have 32, 74, 106, 26, 116. Looks like it's 26, 116 roughly. So we're going to take this track, we're going to run an expression cal on it that we developed, piano expression cal. Now I have to kind of guess. We know it's 26 to 116. I'm going to take something that's like 45 to 95. That way the ones 26 will be real low intensity and the ones 116 will be high intensity. I'm going to try that. That's going to produce a number, these lines here in what we call 106, 107, and 108, which are soft pedal, bypass, and high intensity swell. This looks pretty good. It's got lots of action going on, a lot of changes, the highs and lows. This tells you that the soft pedal is going to work a lot. If you think if it's only got one line of expression, it probably won't work correctly. There's no way really to check this right now, but when you start playing it on your expression piano, you'll notice the difference. Okay, now before we finish this song, we have to make sure that all the notes on the same channel, even though it says channel 1 here, this is actually forcing it to channel 1. You go to edit, well first go to event list and look here, 7, 1, 2, 3. Then the channels are all over the place. So I want to go to edit, Interpolate, and here you set it to channel 1 to 16. I've recorded these, so I have what I call find all channels, which is 1 to 16 here in the channel area. That's all you need to change. You hit OK. Then I have another one I call channel 1 piano. But all that is this changed to channel 1 minimum and channel 1 maximum. That way it'll change all these to channel 1. The cal that we're about to run will not work unless it's interpolated to channel 1. It has to be, everything has to be on the same channel. This is called an unlap cal. What the unlap cal does, if you look closely, I'll expand it. These notes are sitting on top of other notes. If I take this note and move it, see there was another one under it. I don't need, it will not play one note on top of another on a mechanical piano. On a synthesizer it would, because it's electronic. But mechanical pianos can only play one note at a time. It's completely useless. So what you have to do is select all the notes like this. Then you go to run cal, and I have several unlap cals, but 35 to 40 works good for a piano. So here I'm going to hit it, and I'm going to tell it on track 1, maximum track 1. I'm not going to do the drums right now. We're going to unlap it. Now watch what happens. Down here it's counting the notes. Now it took, if you look, now you can see there are gaps between those notes. It'll sound the same when you play it on the synthesizer. But believe me, it won't sound correct on the piano unless you do this, because you combined several tracks to one and some of the notes overlapped. And when that overlap occurs, the piano doesn't have a reset. It doesn't have the ability to come back and wait for the next time to play. Okay, now you're pretty much through with the piano. You have piano and drums now. It's doubtful that the drums have any overlap. You can check and see if it looks like there are any, but it doesn't look like it, because we shrunk all the notes to 10 ticks. But you could run an unlap on the drums as well. Now, ragtime pianos